the items beyond cybersecurity, ethics, and bias, and so forth. I mean, there is an argument to be made that these also are part of cybersecurity in a broader sense of the discipline and how it impact how you protect the system. But that's a discussion for another day. So, talking about biases specifically, how to protect it is not very clear to everyone how you protect bias from your generative AI solution. And by the way, welcome to day 12 of our series of 14 posts helping you with tips on how to build a cybersecurity policy around generative AI. So it's not very clear to most individuals and to most organizations. I'll give you a few examples. I'll give you one specifically example on that. And starting addressing this is start from the intake process. You need to be very clear. We spoke in the past about a governance body that you need to put in place that is a diverse membership across the organization that will help you out on that intake process. And part of the intake process is understanding what is the goal of the solution. Let's say you have a supporting 1-800 number that you collect information, call from your users that bought a widget that you built in your organization. And part of that is collecting that information from that 800 number, that support line. Once you have that, you put that as an input to your generative AI solution. Okay, I need something to summarize this and identify key points that I need to improve my app, for example. And once you have that, and that is your goal, that is very clear. However, if you use the same data set and you start using for different purposes, let's say I need to identify individuals or regions in a country that is using my app, but is not quite secure of how to use it, the app, or whatever other reasons. And the same data sets will turn into something that perhaps you don't want. Let's say you use the data sets and you ask the questions, which individuals or which region in the country is not very technology advanced or illiterate as it comes to my app. And all of a sudden it jumps up your zip code. I say, whoa, that is news for me. I live in an area that we are computer illiterate or computer challenged. Not necessarily, but the way you ask the data, the way you interrogate your data set might come across a little bit different that you expect. And perhaps is completely different. Perhaps the area, that zip code that pop up, my zip code pop up, is that we are a consumer group that is very engaged on the technology and improving that technology for our own benefit. Well, that's a different way to look at the same data set. So be careful. The same data set can have several different interpretations, and that when it comes to ethical bias in the generative AI solution. So sometimes it's not very clear, but that's why you have that diverse group of or your governance membership that will help you out.